Hello and welcome, this is Insti and I'm starting to play L.A Noire. The game was released in 2011 for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and Windows. It's an action-adventure video game and it was developed by Team Pondy, which pretty much went bankrupt. Well, closed after release, although the game was successful overall and everybody liked the game. But there was some controversy inside the Team Pondis about a poor working condition and whatnot. So the company went defunct almost quite soon after the release. Then they started another company and they started to try to make a continuation for this game, a spiritual continuation, but unfortunately that never came into the fruition. So there's no continuation for L.A Noire at all, and it's on, I think, publisher Rockstar Games. There's no news if there will be ever L.A Noire 2. Who knows? Maybe. They did enjoy the L.A Noire, but and they released a remaster version in 2017, if I think correctly, for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Switch. Unfortunately not on PC. So PC version is the original one, but it includes all the DLC that was released at the time, Reaver Madness, Console Scar, and I can't remember the third one. I played this game when it was released on Xbox 360, and then I bought it on the Steam. I think I played it, it's been a few years now. Unfortunately the save was gone when I started the game, and I didn't check when I last played this, but I think it's already at least 5 years, maybe even more. At the time when this game, the one thing that was really noticeable was the faces, because the faces are an important part in this game when you're interrogating suspects, but you will see it. I don't think there's anything else to say for now. We can talk in the game. Yes, there's a resume because I was tackling with the sounds. Hopefully they are okay. And yeah, there's a little introduction, so I keep my mouth shut. And then we go. So, here we go. I hope my settings are correct. We can check them later. But enjoy.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
So, yes, we are Officer Phelps, and we are going to follow his career.
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
And I'm playing this with a controller this time. For a change. And here we are. Basically, tutorial.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
And yes, this is happening in...
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
I
2
will.
heads are always better than 1.
Doubting. So yes, it's a 1947, if I remember correctly, and yes, we are, well, beat up Phelps for now.
Look at this junk.
But we will get up in the world, and hopefully the brightness is okay, and sounds too. That music
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
is a cue sound. When it ends, you know you have all the evidence of the area, as it says. And musical chimes with controller vibration helps you to see clues. Of course, most of them there.
Pertain to the case.
Are you certain? It might be. I'm just rolling it around. And this game will entail gruesome murders and corpses. Yeah, I will, but there's a newspaper to read. And I'm gonna, for a laugh, check these, of course, too, because they might be important.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Nope, they're not important. We could check that, but it's not important. But this is something we want to check. Probably we'll miss a few of these. The Shriek says the mind is the final frontier. And let's see the story behind it.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Well, that is interesting. And as you may probably seen already, those faces, of course, in today, it's not as striking as it was in 2011. But yes, definitely you can see the emotions and whatnot much better than usually. Anyways, I'm pretty certain we want to check that spatter on the wall. And then that window over there. Yes, I do remember this part. I could ask advice. Pressing X, I think it said that, but let's just check it. A new clue.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
I don't think that was too deep, if we're being completely honest. So there's the gun we're looking for.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
Oh.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Usually the ladders are a good thing to use. Yes, I find a ladder or a train pipe, that works too. I don't think there's anything else.
Gun's up on the roof, right?
I know.
We need to find a way up.
We're not. We don't really need to check that. Hey, wait. Is there anything in here? Nah. So there's the train pipe, which we're going to.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Don't worry about that. Let's just do our job here a little bit more. So the gun is here.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Yes. Use L to manipulate the object, search the points of interest, hold when you feel a vibration to allow the camera to zoom in.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Yes, indeed, we have a serial number. 2 shots fired.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
I would say so, yes. Let's... And yes, we are doing this with the bodies too. Moving their heads, arms.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Found clues will be added to your notebook and can be viewed anytime during... Yes. So we have people. Scooter Payton. Negro male murder victim shot twice point blank. Ugh. A murder suspect. No idea. Tall Caucasian male described by witness. Detective Floyd Rose. Homicide investigator first on the scene of shooting. And then we have clues. Bloodstain. Blood spatter stains in recessed doorway on alleyway floor. Crime scene. Yes, we are collecting clues. Smith & Wesson revolver. Serial number S71893. 2 rounds fired. Crime scene. And locations, of course. So I guess that marks that we have done everything in here. Or I don't know. Intuition is something what we can, once we get ranks, we get points, and when we are interrogating people, we can remove an answer, ask the community, and so all clues. Let's see if we need those. Case objectives. Investigate crime scene. I think we've done that. I'll try to see if everything else is already found. We still have the music, but I'm Oh, I need to remember that I run with this. Oh.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Did the music just... I don't know. Well, there's still music going on, so it would point towards...
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging.
This is
Didn't
done.
seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Indeed you do. I could run. It doesn't really matter if I miss things in here. Because I think I already have the most important parts. But when the cases get more complicated, of course, I'll have to be more thorough. Do I need... Could I see a witness here? Hello, did anyone of you guys...
I think I see a body.
Can I interact with you guys?
Friends who work at the Examiner. How about $50 for the exclusive?
Anyone? Who's...
This is awful. Tell me what's just going awful. Why can't we get any closer?
As you can see, of course, there are smaller crimes once we get to the more open part. It's not that open, but more open part. I don't know if I do those. I don't think there's anything to... I don't care. I don't know if there's anything really that I get out of those. Probably nothing. So we want to go to the gun store. Guns and ammunition set as destination. We could put him to drive, but let's do it ourselves. And I think you can fail a mission if you do too much damage.
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
I don't know, dude. It's my first day in wheel. But let's see how it goes. Whoa. Am I going... Ooh. So how's my map? Where's my map? Can I get up? Yes. Okay, we are here. Yeah, basically you could get a true radio notification about crimes happening and you could go and do them. I'll have to see. I might try a few of them. But we will see. Now, let's put the horns on so... Wait, I went wrong way. So I think it's here. Shooting gallery, open 24 hours. Nice. With Salamo, learn to shoot. Well, he looks angry. Hello there, sir.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
No, it's good. It's really good. But let's see the clue. So it was S71893. So let's open.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Nope. 27. Nickel pearl grip. I think it's this.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Of course you are. Now let's go to Schroeder's place
Should we
and...
call it in?
Nah.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
So let's go to Schroeder's apartment. And it would be... where exactly? Oh. So... if I go back... here... and then right, if I checked it correctly. Yes, fourth... and I'm just following that. Then we should be on our way. I'm on the right way now. Yes. Probably in the future I might cut off these
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in
parts.
uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Theft.
Have you got a death wish?
That probably gives us minus points. But yeah, I'll have to see if how I deal with the rest of the driving parts. There are also some discussions with the partners and Phelps, so of course those are interesting, but we will see. At least now the guys shut up. And here we are. Almost there. So basically the first mission is mostly investigating a crime scene and using clues. On the second part, I think we have the interrogation. Now, alright, I didn't remember there are probably real music. So, am I going on the right way? Oh yes, it's right in front of me. Oh, nice shoes. Chamberlain, manufacturers of all kinds of gentlemen's shoes. Okay. Blim, blim, blim. Now. Sherwood.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Schroeder number 2, yes. Let's go and find the number 2 then. Which ought to go fine. 3. 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Of course you do.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad...
Oh, I didn't Left trigger. Sorry, left trigger.
You ready, Tuck?
There's actually a achievement if you keep the hat on, and I think I have it. Oh.
Quit prancing around.
Okay, that worked.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Sure thing, whatever you say.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Investigation will be when you enter crime scene or location of interest. Can I take the hat? Yes, I can. So, we have a notebook. Interesting. Payments. Debts.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Warm welcome. Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Hello, Gabriel. Sounds lovely. But anyways, let's go for the case. So... Up. Whoa! That was too close. Oh, guys are... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I think we have a shootout in here. Retrieve a weapon. Nice. And yes, indeed we have a... I'll...
Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
I know. I have... I think I have a little bit of an auto aim here, but... Can I change the... Yes, I can change the shoulders. Let's go into cover.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
copper.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Oh! Again, I lost my hat.
Stay down.
I think with a pistol would be probably more accurate, but I'll go with the shotgun anyways. He's gonna pop his head out soon enough. Ooh.
Stay in cover.
Is there another? Yes. Dude, you weren't in a cover.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Well, I hope it's clear.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Ralph Crow, you better cowboy up, dude. I don't know.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Oh, great. Now we need to run.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
We can do this easy way or the hard way.
Watch it!
Apparently hard way.
He's hiding in the alley!
Whoa. Suspects are marked with a red blip. Thank you.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Oh.
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Yeah, you don't want to shoot while I'm almost...
From there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
I don't think he's coming down right now, but we need to probably fight with him. Nope. That is something I cannot do.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
I ask for it, you ask for it. Well, you're pretty much making it certain now.
I've done my time.
Probably not at the moment.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Sure thing.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
We've got the place to ourselves. Come on then, pretty boy.
Well, that went a little bit better than the first one.
Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Ralph, next time don't try to shoot the guy while I'm riding behind him.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
I see a little tension between those guys. I don't know what it is really.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Sure thing. Let's start. New object search crime scene. Non-bush who's okay.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Probably not. Let's check the face first. As you can see, we are going. Yep, nothing there. Check the pockets for the money. I mean evidence. C. Galetta, apartment 5, 11018 South Broadway, pearl earrings. Retail price $52.50. Total $52.50. Payments made. P. Martin Cutlery, Martin. Layaway voucher.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay. And what about the other bucket? Nothing. Hands. No, nothing there. And this hand. Do you have anything in here? No.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
So I think I've checked everything with the body. But if I remember correctly, there is something. Up.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
A gun?
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Yes.
Gun stores a couple blocks from here.
Yes, thank you. Do we?
To imagine you with a personality.
I think there should be something else too. Up. I felt something. Oh, they were actually plinting.
Shell casings.
32.
32s.
The question is, are they from the FN Browning or?
The crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Which guy? This guy, the red, this one?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Anything else?
Please tell me what's going on.
No. There's a dead body.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Thanks for the tip. Oh, by the way, you can, if I remember correctly, you can accuse, which is most of the time something you might want to do if you don't know what to ask, because it gives you...
Can I help you, sir?
You can, actually.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Oh no,
Mr.
not
Gage's
Gage.
first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay. So... eyewitness account. Questions are listed on the right. Wait. Oh. Something happened. It didn't,
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Nope. If you think the witness is lying and you have a proof set lie to accuse witness, press Y to accuse witness of lying. Yep. Well, yeah, we can doubt this. Yeah, doubt. You probably already know that. But lie is when I'm accusing something, and it's actually a useful thing to do, even if you're not certain, because you can always back out of it. But it might give you possibility to see what you could use as evidence or where you need to go. And if you don't have any evidence to use when you're accusing with the lie, you can back out and use doubt, because she's definitely hiding something.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
And now comes the, well, as you can see, receipt for pair earrings made out on Bank of Arcadia to see Galleta. So, if I wouldn't have that, we could go...
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
You could do this. But as we do have the evidence, we use that.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so about possible murder suspect?
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
She's a little... Basically, it seems she's a little hesitant. So I'll go with the doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Ah. So, details?
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Basically, game tells me at the moment what is the truth and what is the doubt and what is the lie, of course. And yeah, she seems truthful. It's sometimes hard to say, but especially when you get further in the game, the tells are a little bit sometimes harder to see. But I'm fairly certain that was the truth.
I need
As
you
the game tells.
concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
So, yes, of course you can fail a few of the questions, you can fail the accusations, it usually tells what you did wrong, if I remember correctly. I might be totally wrong, but I think it went that way. I don't know... whoa. What is that?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Okay, so... is that it then? I don't know, am I missing something? Oh.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
I'm fairly certain that we find every clues. I think there's a way... Actually, let's check. I don't probably put that on. Clue hints. There's a visual also. And there's an action skip if gunfights, brawls, chases, and training sequences can be bypassed after server failed attempts. I might keep that on. But I don't think we need that, hopefully. I'm fairly certain that I've found everything I need. Let's see. Clues. Possible religious motive, yes. Locations. I'll probably want to go to the guns and ammunition first, because I'll still want to know who owns the gun. So make it certain. Oh right, Y. I was pressing A. Now. Map. So jewelry store is right over there, and the Eagleson's gun store is right over there. So I need to go back, left, yeah. Turn. I think it's not from that, but after that's, yeah, Not this, but the second right. Drive safely. It was an interesting point that when the intro video came through, the read Hollywood Land, and that's actually a funny thing that it really did at some time read Hollywood Land. And then it became Hollywood. So they definitely have done their checking of historical things, at least somewhat. Now. I park where I want. Wait, is there... Where's the gun store? Ah, Eagle Sons. Guns and ammo. Well, you have some artillery shells also. Nice.
Officers.
Hello.
What can I do you for?
Well, we...
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Murder weapon serviced and bought some ammo. Interesting to know. Come on, get in the car, mate. You don't... Okay, I don't know what happened there. I didn't see anything. I don't care. Now, let's see. Where's my location? Jewelry store. Set as destination. Let's put some sirens on. And left. What's in the theater going? Out of the Past. Probably a good movie. Now, it's time to interrogate.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
No, you can't.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Caillou?
No. Mr. Caillou is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! Go, go, go!
Okay. I think he is, yes.
Caillou, get back here!
I think there's a...
There he is. See him?
I try not to shoot him, but I think there's a... Oh, bloody hell.
Stop or I will shoot.
Yep. You don't always have to kill the guy.
Edgar Caillou, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Time to get the confession.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Cage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interviews. Okay, but I don't need the. We can. I could use the intuition, but I'm not. You're lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Well, suspect positively identified.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Yeah, possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is definitely doubt. I don't think we have any evidence for that. I go with the doubt.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Thank you, sir. Well, Phelps. Getting up in the world, yes. So, Los Angeles, police officer fitness report. Sound investigative technique. Service weapon proficiency. Peak physical conditioning. Keen interrogation instinct. Passed. Patrol complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. Why did I get the accomplishment of that? Because I have done that. Weird. I don't know.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Do I want to? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. We will see.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet,
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Suspicious car. Okay, I think,
Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
by the way, can I change my outfits? Yes, I can. Golden boy, get yourself 2 suits and get them pressed. The Broderick, hit harder, take more punches before going down. The sharpshooter, shoots traitor with the Carrand and the Colt 45. Chicago Lightning, shoots traitor with the Thompson bar and shotgun. Ooh. I don't know. Everything is so nice. I could go with the sharpshooter first. I can't remember how much we have fist fighting. Basically, I think I can change these even between the fights or in the fights. Although this looks very nice overall. I might go with this for now. I mean, this. And statistics, let's see. Yeah, 4 out of 21. Yeah, there's street crimes. I don't know if I want to do those. I'll have to see if there's reasons to do those. Film reels. Let's see how many I can find. Landmarks, probably don't discover all of them. Most likely not. Vehicle types, I'm not going to for that. Newspapers viewed, I try to find as many as I can. Game completion 11%. Total clues found 12. Notebook questions asked 5. Successful accusations 4. Lack of edits left too early. Max speed 77 miles per hour. Full throttle time 11. You know, we have blows landed, blows received, blows blocked, and dodged. Opponent grappled 2. Grappled by opponent 1. Shot dead 5. Enemy skill with a headshot 1. Shots hit 5. 50% accuracy. Okay. Could be better, could be worse. And no failures at the moment. Partner hints received 0. Oh, I probably never used partner as a to ask anything. Shields collected. Nah, I'll probably stay 0. And where is... Let's check this. Intuition. I think we have... Next rank revive 5 hidden vehicles.
Time. Get out of here.
And I have 1 intuition point. But anyways, that... And we can see the desks. We're at the traffic. Then we have homicide, vice, and arson. I think it's next is traffic. After traffic, it will be homicide, then vice, and then arson. But again, I think that is enough for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.